Well, the Kiss Country North Iowa Tractor Ride presented by Claperick Farms. We have another great sponsor on here, Corporate Farmer. We joined with Ben this morning. Good morning, Ben.
Good morning, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, Ben, good to see you.
And of course, I'm Jay Brooks from 98.7 Kiss Country. And then we've got...
I'm Harry O from 103.7 The Fox, our joint venture here. We both are talking about this, obviously, in our respected radio stations, and it's a 14th annual. I was talking to Ben here before we went on the air about the fact that he was here last year.
Yep. Yeah, I've been on the ride too, off and on since it was first started as well. This is our second year as a sponsor, and we're glad to have that opportunity. But it's kind of one of those things that when we look to sponsor things, we kind of try and look and see what our farmers would enjoy. And this is one of those things. We got a couple of clients that actually go on the ride and they talk highly of it. I've been on it, so it just kind of made sense to step up as a sponsor.
Yeah. So what do you like about the North Iowa Tractor Ride, or what have some of your clients said about it?
Yeah. So this morning was an example. You know, I hadn't seen Frank Fox since the last year's ride, and probably even since we were here last year doing these interviews before that, and just started shooting the breeze with him as soon as he walked in the door, like it was just yesterday that we'd seen each other. It's kind of those relationships that you build. I know I look forward to seeing there's a guy out here, Bill, that brings his grandsons every year. You know, it kind of reminds me of when my grandpa was able to tractor ride, and just brings back those memories and talk about what projects you've been working on in the past year, what you've done to your tractor. It's just the relationships you build. So.
You know, Corporate Farmer, really, I think when I think of you guys, it's all about the relationships that you have, you know, with the farmers and stuff. You know, what kind of things have been going on in this last year that the farmers, obviously, let's face it, I mean, every day is a day, and they got to keep things kind of, you know, moving and grooving all the time. But what are some of the, I guess, challenges maybe that they've had this last year?
Sure. Yeah, well, you know, you don't think of COVID affecting the ag community as much as it maybe does. So we've gotten a lot of questions on the PPP loans, you know, as of late, and then last summer when it first came out. There's a lot that the farmers, you know, maybe not be aware of until they call us and say, hey, neighbor down the road's been talking about this. How does it affect me? And then we have those conversations with them and maybe can help them get into those programs that they wouldn't normally maybe even know about. So that's been a big one. As of late, the change in the administration has brought about some concerns with a lot of our farmers as far as, you know, estate planning and estate tax and inheritance tax and things like that, you know, it may not come to play, but these are big items that if they do happen, really need to be addressed and carefully thought through with the farmers. That they play a big role in those decisions that they make.
Now, with Corporate Farmer, do you have to have a big farm to be a client of Corporate Farmer? Or
no, we take all size farms. In fact, we do business from Missouri all the way up to South Dakota and everywhere in between. And it doesn't matter if you're incorporated or not as a farm. You know, if you're just a 1040 filer, we've got plenty of them too. It's just kind of wherever you're at, we'll meet you there.
I would think it would be a given that if you are in farming, you need to have Corporate Farmer part of your. I mean, I would just think, because I mean, I've known about you guys for so long. I would just think it's like the default.
I may be biased, but I think so too. You know, we're proud that agriculture is all we do. You know, right. We've got some on the staff that have farming backgrounds. We've got a lot of years of experience. Agriculture is all we do. We don't do the business down the street or whatever. There's a place for that, but we really focus and spend a lot of our time researching the issues around agriculture and doing a good job of covering those so that when our clients do call, we're able to best serve them.
Well, that's why I said a little bit ago, it's all about relationships. And that's, if they got a question, that's what you guys are there for, right?
Yep.
I mean,
yep.
You do the research for them.
That's right. We're there for the questions. We're there for the relationships. I got guy I go see every summer. He loads the back of my truck full of sweet corn from West Bend. You know, he's coming in today. I'm going to probably have something for him to send home, and you know, just the relationships he built. We were going to go to the Okoboji Winter Games a couple weeks ago. He was ready to send me his brand new Ranger. I said, I don't want to sink that, so why don't you keep it at home? But it was, you know, it's just those fun relationships that you get in on and build over the years. So.
Well, excellent. Well, Ben from Corporate Farmer, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us this morning here on 103.7 The Fox and also 98.7 Kiss Country. And again, thanks to Corporate Farmer for being a great sponsor again this year.
Yeah, thanks, guys.